Welcome back to engineering graphics class. Today class we will discuss the problem solving of projection of solids using a sketchbook. So we will discuss the question. The question is given like this. A square prism 35 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length rest on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclination with HP. Draw the projections of the prism when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degree and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. So here we got a square prism. First we need to check the resting condition. So in the question they given it is resting on one of its corner. So we need to start with the corner. So first make the corner resting somewhere. We can take the corner, first point corner, and then so we need to take a 45 degree line, because if you make the corner condition, the line will become 45 degree inclination. The side length they given 35, so keep the scale, and 45 degree you can measure by using protractor, or else 45 degree means if you take the opposite corner passing through the resting corner, it will become 45 degree only. So 35 I measure 35 here. So from this point we need to draw a line with the 35 mm. Okay, one side. Same way this side also we need to draw it. Take the reference point and opposite corner we have to take it, and passing through this one draw the 35. Okay, so after the remaining two easily we can draw it by using compass. Measure same 35. From this point draw the arc, and from this point draw one more arc. That point will be the third point. Okay, like this we need to get the corner condition. And next draw the diagonal line to get the center O1. We need to draw the diagonal lines. Coming to the naming, so we can give the name. This point will be A of A1. We know that solids will have the two faces, top face and bottom face. So that's why the top face we can name it as ABCD, bottom A1, B1, C1. That's why we will take it here A1, B, B1, C, C1, and last D, D1. And the center O1. So corner condition, the first top view is finished. The front view, as usual, it will be look like a rectangle. So we need to draw projection from all the corners to the XY line, and then we will get the height. So from here we draw the projection line up to here, and from here we will draw the projection line up to here, and then from the C. Okay, now height they given 60, so we need to give the height 60 from all these points. 60, and here also one more edge comes here, so we need to make this one also visible. 60, and from here 60, and join the top face this one with the visible line, and bottom also with the visible line. So in the corner condition, the axis line is overlapped with these edges, so that's why no need to draw the axis line. It will be overlaps in the inside. And coming to the naming, so we can give the namings here. This point is only A is the bottom is A1, B1, C1 we have to name it, and top ABCD we have to name it. Coming to the bottom here, only one corner, that is A1 is here, so that's why here we can name it as A1 dash. And coming to this point here, B1 and D1 is here, so B1 is coming first, so that's why we can name it B1 dash of D1 dash, as well as center also is there, so O1 dash we can name it like this. And coming to the here, only C1 is here, so that's why C1 dash. And come to the top, here only A is there, that's why here only A dash. And here B and D is there, as well as O is there. First is B, so you can name it as B dash in the bracket, D dash and O dash. And coming to last point here, only C is there, that's why C dash. So, okay, don't get confused here. Bottom only A1, B1, C1 we have to check. Top only A, B, C, D we have to check. So while checking which comes first, we have to write outside. Second point we have to write it inside the bracket. Like first step is finished. And next step they said axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree. So we have to make the 40 degree inclination axis. We know that this is also parallel to the axis. That's why if you make one this side 45 degree inclination, automatically axis also become 45 degrees. So we need to take the first resting point. Corner is resting, so first mark the resting point C1 dash and then measure 40 degree. You can use the protractor. By using that we need to measure 45 degree. Keep the protractor here and 40 degree, get the reference point first and then draw the length. This length is 60 mm. We know that passing through the reference point, and from the resting point we need to draw the 60 mm line. 60. Okay. Next we need to check this length. So this length is having 50, almost it is coming 50. So we have to draw the line from here 50. 50 and then this side also we need to draw 50. 50 and then join the end points. Okay. Now to get this one, B dash of D1 dash, measure from C1 dash to this length, measure it and draw the arc. And same way here also we need to draw one more arc. And then join these 2 points. And later you can extend this line and you can show the angle here 40 degree. If you measure, definitely it will come 40 because the axis is inclined, so we have to show it on the axis direction here. And C1 dash, coming to naming, we can write the namings here. This one is B1 dash of D1 dash as well as O1 dash, and this point only A1 dash, and here this is A dash, and this point is B dash of D dash as well as O dash, and this one is C1 dash. Okay, we made axis inclined 40 degree to HP finished, and to get the top view we will draw one by one. First we will take the bottom face A1, B1, C1, and then A, B, C, D we will take it. Join one by one. First we start with the A dash. A is here. A dash is A1 dash. A1 dash and A dash will meet on this point. So we will get the point A on this point. A1 and A1 dash. Next, coming to the B1. So B1 is coming on this line. You can just draw the line here, and then B1 is here, B1 dash. Join this and we will get on this point we are getting B1. And next C1 on this line, here C1 is here. If you draw the line to this, and we will get C1. And next D1 is here. You can draw the horizontal projections from here and then draw the line. Already the line is there, so this point will be D1. And center is on the same point of this. This is O1. So like this A1, B1, C1, D1 and O1 we got the bottom face. Same way top also we have to go. A dash, and here A is on this line. You can draw the line, projection line from here, and we'll get on this point we'll get A. Okay, next B dash is here. You can draw the line from this one up to the locus of B, and this point will be B. And then C dash. So on this point we get C. And then D dash, D and D dash we get D on this point. And then O dash, on this point we will get O. Okay, like this A, B, C, D and O. We got all the top 5 points and bottom 5 points we got it. And then we are seeing from the top the which face comes first top, that we have to make it visible. Here the face is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. That means here A, B, C, D we have to make it visible. So as usual must we make the A to B, B to C, C to D and back to A. So first we need to finish the which face comes first, we have to finish. Next we need to finish the borders. So here after D, the next point is D1 is there. So we can join D to D1. Endmost points. And after that next end point is A1. So that's why D1 to A1 end point. And next end point is B1. The outmost points. A border means outmost points. Here after B1 next is B is there. You can finish this border outmost point. We need to make it first visible. And next check the first point is what? A dash. That means A to A1. This line will be definitely visible because it is coming first. That's why here also A to A1 we need to make it visible. Okay, A to A1 we need to make it visible. And next check the endmost. So we are checking endmost. Endmost is what? C1 dash. That means whatever line come from the C1 will be hidden. That means here three lines comes from the C1. That is C1 to D1 and C1 to B1 as well as C1 to C. All these three lines we need to make it hidden. And center line is overlapping, no need to draw center. That means axis line, no need to draw. Okay, now second step is finished. We made the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree. Now the same here, same axis, that is O1 is inclined to VP at 45 degree. And coming to the thing here, when the axis initially it is 60 mm, we need to show that length. So if you draw the extension line and dimension line, we need to show the dimension of what is the axis height. So this is having 60. Check it, this is 60. And the side, this is having 35. Okay, now here initially O1 is 60 and if you measure here, this is lesser than the actual length. So when the axis length is reduces, when they give inclination with respect to axis, if the axis length is reduces, we need to find the beta angle. But in this problem, we need not to find beta angle. Why? Because they mention appears to be. So they given directly the apparent axis they given. So that's why directly we'll draw it. If they not mention in the question appears to be, so we need to find beta angle. So in the coming problem, I will explain that. So in this case, they mention appears to be. So no need to find beta angle. Directly draw 45 degree line and we need to place the O1 on that 45 degree line. To do that, first you take the one reference line here and passing through that opposite corner. So we can get the 45 degree line, or else you can measure with the protractor 45 degree line, then you can draw the line. Okay, now I got the 45 degree line. Now on this line, we can place this axis O1. When you're placing O1, on the O1 axis line, we are getting A1, C1, A, C. All these lines are coming. So you can place, either you can place it facing A, B, C, D downside or A1, B1, C1, D1 facing downside. Any direction. That means you can place it like this or you can place it like this. So any direction you can place, or this 45 degree line also. You can take it like this or you can take it from right side also. There is no restriction. You have to take it in this direction only. Nothing like that. You can take it from here also 45 degree. No issues. First I will take it ABC downside here, this problem. First we need to mark the A1 first. So somewhere you mark the, first put the starting point A1. And then to get the remaining points, we can measure it by using compass. You can measure it and you mark it. First I will mark the O1 and then I will mark the C1. From all the measuring I will taken from A1 only. Then I will take the A and then I will take the O and then I will take the last point C. So all these points I got it. I will name those points. And this is, I will get O1, and then this point is C1, and this point is A, and this point is O, and this point is C. Then to get remaining D1, D, B1, B. So on the O1, if you draw 90 degree line, because see this is 90 degree line, we get D1 and B1. So that's why on the point O1, I will draw 90 degree line either side like this. And same way on the O, I will draw one more 90 degree line either side. So now I will measure the length. That is from O1 to D1 I will measure this length. If you measure this length, all the length will be same because it is symmetry. So it will come the same length of from the O1 to D, B1, B as well as D. So that's why once you measure one length is enough. And from the O1, we need to draw the arc on the either side to get the D1 as well as B1. And same way from O, you need to draw the two lines either side to get the remaining point. Once we measured, now you mark those points. So here, this is D1 and this is B1, and then this is B and this point is D. Now you join same how the hidden line, visible line are there, same thing we need to transfer here. First ABCD is visible, you can join those points ABCD visible, A to B, and same way here. Make it visible, and then the borders and A to A1 is visible, you can join those things. And next, so we need to draw the hidden edges, that is from C1 to D1 and then C1 to B1 and then C1 to C. When drawing C1 to C, this is visible is overlapping, then we need to draw hidden line. From the A we need to draw hidden line, not from the C, because here overlapping is there. Then center line is overlap, no need to show. One more time, the central axis line is need not to show. And now we arrive to the final step. So here to get the final view, one by one we'll join. First you take the bottom face and then you take the top face. So I will take from A1 here. Where is A1 dash is here. So draw the horizontal projections from the A1 dash here up to here, and then from the A1 you draw the line, vertical projection, and then we will get the, on this point I will get A1 dash. And next come to the B1. So B1 is here. You draw the horizontal projection from the B1 dash. So B1 dash up to here, draw vertical projection line. So on this point I will get B1 dash, as well as now C1 dash. C1 dash is on the XY line, so no need to draw one more line. You can just join up to the XY. So on this point I will get C1 dash. And now D1. D1 dash already extended the line here. So if you draw vertical projection up to that, I will get, this point is D1 dash. And center, so center is here on the line of this, and here this point will be our axis line O1 dash. So bottom face A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, O1 dash, I got it. Same time, same like this, I need to get AB, A dash, B dash, C dash, top face also. First you draw the horizontal projection from the A dash, and then you join it from the A, draw the line up to the A dash, from the A to A dash, and this point I will get A dash, and then come to the B dash. So B dash is on this line, you can just extend this line, and then B is here, so B dash is on this line, draw the line up to here and get the B dash. And now C dash. C dash you draw one more horizontal line from the C dash, from this point, and then C is here. If you draw the line up to the C dash and this point, I will get C dash. And now D dash is on, already I draw the line, drawn the line here. So we join this, and this point is D dash. And then O dash I need to get it from the O. You draw the line up to here, and this point is O dash. Okay, like the same top face also I got A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and O dash. Now after finishing this I need to join the visible and hidden lines. How to identify? So as usual follow the techniques. From the bottom, that means front view, we are seeing from the front side which face come first. I am making here A, B, C, D. The top face come first. That's why here I need to make A dash, B dash visible. A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash and back to A dash, like this. So every time which face come first we have to make it visible. I am getting A, B, C, D first, so I made it A dash, B dash, C dash first. And next again you check the which point is coming first here, B and C. So when you get B and C first, so B dash to B1 dash, C dash to C1 dash, definitely it will be visible. So that's why join C dash to C1 dash, this line is visible. And then B, here B to B1 dash, that is also visible. And remaining as usual, when I am joining from the corner top to bottom, if the line comes inside the frame will be hidden, outside the frame is visible. I am joining A to A1, and when I am joining it is coming outside, so it will be visible. And then you finish the outer frame, that is A to B1 dash, A1 dash to B1 dash and then C1 dash, you can finish the outer frame. And now when I am joining D dash to D1 dash, when I am joining, the line is coming inside this frame, that's why this is hidden. So make this line D dash to D1 dash hidden. And now check the endmost is D1, so that's why whatever line come from the D1 will be hidden, that is D1 dash to C1 dash also hidden, and D1 dash to A1 dash is also hidden. And the last center O to O1 you can join, that is O dash to O1 dash, join with the axis line. Now check it whether any edges are missing. A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash join, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash join, A dash to A1 dash, B dash to B1 dash, C1 dash to D1 dash, everything is joined. Now the problem is completed.